Greetings everybody, this is Leviathan here, and today I'm coming back around to the Bone Ringer exploit. I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a quick update, noting that this exploit was hotfixed, and the Bone Ringer power has been re-enabled. So I'm sure that some of you necromancers out there were inconvenienced by this. You were probably just going about your day not cheating the game, as you're wont to do, and then suddenly your Bone Ringer phylactery legendary power was no longer working, as they disabled it in order to produce some sort of hotfix to stop the exploit from occurring, which we discussed in our last video. You can feel free to check out the video description for this one to get a link to that previous video and figure out exactly what was going on with the exploit. As you can see on screen there though, they fixed the issue where the Bone Ringer bonus was not cleared upon entering a greater rift. So now if you try to do any shenanigans being outside of the greater rift in adventure mode and trying to stack bonuses or whatever, you can't then bring those beefed up skeletons into a greater rift. So that's good. However, the one thing about this is that the people who clearly abused this exploit still persist on the leaderboard, and this is kind of what troubles me, or doesn't really make sense to me, is why haven't they been removed yet? You would have thought at the same time that the fix was pushed out and produced and they realized exactly what was going on, the fact that they acknowledged that it was an exploit, they would have then said, hey, we fixed it, it's no longer possible, and by the way, all the people that used it are actioned and now removed. However, you can take a look right here, still see this is the same European seasonal leaderboards that I showcased in the last video when we talked about the fact that the exploit was happening. If you go ahead and take a look, this guy's still at the top of the leaderboards, still with that same Bone Ringer Thorns setup. So, you know, this guy clearly should be removed. And I think one thing to keep in mind too is that you might be wondering, well, maybe Blizzard doesn't exactly know who used it or not. I would say no, that's not the case, because all the clear use cases are very obvious. You're going to see the Bone Ringer, you're going to see the Thorns setup, and I think whenever they take a look at their leaderboards, their Greater Rift clears, Blizzard should be fairly confident in identifying those who are playing legitimately, especially since many of the other Necromancer clears are solely just Corpse Lance with the Plague set, and those who are not playing legitimately, which would have been any deviation from the fact that they weren't doing a Corpse Lance build, which I kind of say in jest, but in all honesty, if you see the Bone Ringer, you see those Thorns items, Thorns legendary powers at play, it's pretty clear. So I don't know, this was just something that kind of puzzled me a little bit, and it also feeds into the whole idea that they haven't done anything about the botting. They've essentially done no actions against cheating in Season 12, and I hate to harp on it, I hate to be that person that keeps saying, look at this, look at this, look at this, but honestly, look at this! If you don't send a clear message to the community that you will not tolerate cheating in your game, that cheating is not okay, that the leaderboards will maintain some sort of integrity and legitimacy, then the community, I feel, is just going to crumble and dissipate until you don't have very many players left that want to take the game seriously, or that want to stick around to play the game for as long as possible and to really dive into seasons and enjoy that 4-player battle, the solo leaderboard pushes. You don't want to compete if it's not fair. So I do hope that maybe something is coming. Maybe I'll throw this video out there and then one day later I'll be proved wrong because they'll send out some sort of blue post or something saying, hey, by the way, we actioned the accounts, you can look at the leaderboards, everything is hunky-dory now, by the way, we banned the botters, by the way, like, I don't know, it would be amazing. I just want to see something from the developers to show that this is an issue that is at the top of their mind, that's pertinent to them and pertinent to our interest in keeping the season fun to play. Because there's only so much fun in grinding Paragon forever and ever when you just can't keep up with people that are doing illegal things. In any case, you know, I could vent on this and go on a diatribe forever, but I want to hear from you in the chat. Put a comment in the comment section and let me know what your feelings are on this. Are you kind of surprised that they haven't yet banned these people who are at the top of the leaderboard still with the exploit? Are you bummed that botting still persists? What would you like to see change going into Season 13, which hopefully will be coming up somewhere in the middle of February? Is there anything that Blizzard can do? Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we'll have some more fun things to discuss. Until that time, take care of yourselves, and each other. Adios.